Hello YouTube, I'm giving you my first video on my channel. This is an introduction to why I'm doing a YouTube channel and what I'm doing it for. Okay, so I am a new courier, same-day courier driver, working primarily off the CX, the courier exchange system. And although I am new to this job, I'm not young. I have had plenty of life experience, and so I bring to this job that aspect of me. This video is about, this short introductory video is about why I'm going to do a YouTube channel. So the reasons are, when I started to do this new job, I got a lot of information and factual knowledge from existing people doing same-day couriering who were doing YouTube videos about it. And without that insight, I would not have been able to think about doing this job. And I found it really helpful, really informative. And for somebody like me who has no contacts and no history within logistics, having that kind of training through YouTube was really useful. And so my primary reason is to do something similar for other people who might be similar to me, who might be looking at doing this for the first time and not know quite what it involves as a job. So I'm going to explain my perspectives and my experiences on being a same-day courier driver around Britain, and then you can take from that whatever works for you. And I'm not going to be a unique voice, because there are lots of people who do this on YouTube already who are really good and who I'd recommend, and in a future video I'll tell you who the people who inspired me were. But this is just, and I just feel that there's no problem in having another voice in the mix of people doing this job and sharing experiences publicly. Maybe the key difference though with me is that I am not going to appear on camera. I do, where possible, want to remain anonymous. But despite that, so by that I mean I'm not going to tell you my name and my address. But within those parameters, I am going to be as open and honest and transparent as I can be, so that you can get my perspective on what this job is like in terms of earning an income. The other reason for me doing this channel, other than sharing my knowledge about this job, is it's a bit of a challenge I've given myself, a bit of an experiment. I want to find out if I can grow a following on the YouTube platform with no marketing at all, just with organic growth. And by organic growth, what I mean by that is primarily, I'm not going to be asking you for likes and comments and subscriptions. Everyone knows how YouTube works nowadays. If you choose to do any of those things, I would be appreciative and I would like it. I'm just not going to keep on asking for it. And the second thing is about the growing organically is I'm not going to tell anybody that knows me that I'm doing this. So as far as possible, I'm going to keep what I do between me and you. And I'll be interested to find out if, or how long it takes for somebody who knows me to see this channel and recognise that it's me, or somebody to recognise me who watches this channel in real life. And I'm guessing that will be quite a long time. So at this point in time, that's probably about all I want to say. I just want to say that this is a new adventure for me. I don't know very much about videoing, about YouTube at all. I am quite passionate about what I would call lifelong learning, so using life as a lesson, learning from what you do and learning from other people throughout your life, not just relying on classical education. And so to some extent I'm going to be learning how to do YouTube as I do YouTube. I did watch a video last night before I did this, and it did suggest that you should always put your camera sideways for landscape view, so I have done that for today. I wouldn't have done it otherwise. But in terms of sound and editing and graphics, I don't know about any of those things, so hopefully in time I'll learn those as well, because I quite like learning new things. Okay, thanks for being there. This is the end of part 1. Bye!